Hey guys, Jimmy Vegas here, and today we're taking a look at an asset in the Unity Asset Store called Big Open Building Duo Pack. And it's got a worn design to it. So this is obviously going to be quite useful for something where, the world deteriorated, that kind of thing. So Big Open Building is exactly that. So I'm going to go to one of the demo scenes, which it does come with. It comes with a couple, which is a good thing. And as we can see in it, we have three separate buildings. Now, the great thing about this asset is the fact that you can actually build these buildings up. They're not just that, or that. You can build them to whatever height you want, and technically you could build them however you wanted to as well. So quantity wise, there is actually a lot you can do with this. It's technically an endless amount of quantity to this, but obviously it's only restricted by how big you want your buildings to be. So inside of these, if we zoom in, we can actually see there is an inside. So we can go in and out of these buildings onto the little balconies if we need to. So everything within here is built up quite nicely. And you can see that this is actually a really nice asset just looking at it. I really like how it's designed, and we don't have any post-processing on at the moment or anything. So everything inside the building is very well done. We have all the corridors here to the end, and you can look out the window, and then you got steps up to the next level. So they are stackable. You can build them in whatever way you want to. And as we can see here, the developer has done exactly that, because you can go in through the bottom door here, right there. And then through you go, and then it goes up and up and up and up and up. So obviously each floor would be varying in what you would want to do to it, different models inside the building. But as a whole, the building is actually really nice, and you could theoretically build an entire game in here. So quality-wise, quantity-wise, I think it's actually quite nice. So I'm going to quickly put on some post-processing and then go back inside the building just to see how it looks. You can see it's got a dark, eerie, dull feel to it, which I think is really nice. So if you're building that sort of game, this would be quite useful. Price, free, but remember, assets do change all the time. Some go up, some go down. So at the time of recording this, it is indeed free. The size is only 19.7 megs, so just under 20 megabytes. I think that's pretty decent. So even for a mobile game, I would say that is a pretty decent size. Obviously, got the scene that we're in. There is other scenes as well, a couple of different ones. I'll save that scene actually before we go to the next one. And yeah, there we go. So that is the duo pack. So that's the first scene that we're in, and this is the second one. So you can see it is modular in that respect of you can actually build an entire worn down city if you wanted to. Again, it just depends on your personal preference. Extras, I don't think there's too much in the way of extras. You get what you see here. It says it's a duo pack. It is indeed a duo pack. You've got all your prefabs here if you need to build separately. You've got all of that. Prefabs here. There you go. It's nice and simple. You can stack them as high as you want. You can have 1,000,000 floors if you want. So usefulness, I would say, yeah, it's quite useful. Even just from a decorative point of view, if you just want to have some towers in the background of your game, yeah, I think you could probably use this as well. Folders neatly laid out as always, and obviously the customizability is down to your personal preference. You could take it, play around with the materials if you wanted to. You could change the smoothness, change it to albedo alpha, do what you want to. Even change the base color, give it a real kind of, in this case, a bit of a red tint. So yeah, customizable in that respect. Obviously you can add all your own personal elements to it, add your own props or whatever. So guys, as you know, I don't rate assets. I recommend them or I don't recommend them. And yeah, I think I'd recommend this for a lot of different people, for a lot of different styles of games. If you're building a worn out city, perfect. If you're building some other city, you just want some towers in the background, perfect for you as well. Even if you just maybe want to prototype a quick little FPS, this is going to be perfect as well. So guys, have you used this asset? If you have, let me know in the comments what you think. And if you've got an asset on the asset store yourself, please link me to. I'd love to check it out. And finally, guys, don't forget, please subscribe. Click on that bell icon as well. And you can stay up to date with everything I've got about video game development on my channel, because there's loads for you to see and I upload regularly. Guys, thank you very much for watching.